Hello, Virgo, and welcome to Fifi and Gigi's Tarot reading. Thank you so much, Virgo, for joining me. I hope you're all doing absolutely amazing. So let's get started, Virgo. Let's get real regarding this connection. Is it real or are there too many red flags? Let's find out how your person feels about this connection. Is this connection healthy? And what is the potential future of this connection? So we're going to be covering quite a lot here today, Virgo. And just before I forget, just a quick announcement that I will be doing the all signs for this Saturday. So don't forget to also tune in for your bonus tarot reading for this Saturday. Excellent. Okay, let's get started, Virgo. Let's see what is it that you need to know. What's the energy, please, behind the deck? We do have the most romantic knight, the Knight of Cups. It feels like there's someone here that's showering you with gifts and luxury here. The Emperor. Excellent. So the Emperor is, of course, Aries energy. I feel like there's someone that's kind of like they want to spoil you, they want to buy you gifts, like flowers, chocolates. There's someone here that's doing very romantic gestures towards you, Virgo. Let's have a look at your cards. Okay. So this is nice. This is good. Okay, Virgo, let's have a look at your card first. How do you feel about this connection? So you do have the King of Pentacles. So you're very also, apart from being in love, of course, very realistic too. Like there's a difference between being in love and then also being blinded by love. You know, blinded by love is when we are so in love, but we don't see the red flags. We don't see what's going on. But you do, Virgo. Absolutely. You always keep yourself grounded because you also do not forget about your other responsibilities too. For example, looking after a home too, family perhaps, looking after a house, children, whatever it is, a business too. You're very in touch when it comes to reality. Now, usually the King of Pentacles can also indicate that you are married or in a very committed relationships. But it does show that you are very mature, very confident, and you have a really good relationship with your person, also with yourself. If we look at your person, though, how do they truly feel about this connection? So we do have the Two of Swords. They're a little bit confused or indecisive about this connection. This is called known as analysis paralysis. There's something that they're afraid of facing here. They need to make a decision about this connection, but they don't know how to make a decision regarding this connection. So Virgo, sometimes it's like I'm kind of like, do you sense that there is odd behavior with your person? Are you suspecting that your person's acting a little bit different, perhaps a little bit distant? And you ask certain questions, but they somehow manage to divert the conversation. Interesting. So, what's healthy about this connection? What's healthy? What do we need to know? Eight of Cups. Let's look at the Eight of Cups. The Eight of Cups, when we look at something, what is healthy, the strength. So it means that we walk away from things that do not serve us, walking away from situations, even people that no longer serve us. So this is still a good card when I'm talking about the health of the relationship. You know, it's like, where's this person going? They're going towards the sun, they're going towards happiness, they're going towards their ninth cup that makes them happy. So both of you go towards the same thing that does make you happy. So this is good. Let's focus on the red flags. Or better yet, what are the underlying issues? Hmm, look at this. Eight, nine. It's like, are you both truly happy in this relationship? It's like there are moments of happiness, but then there are great moments, large moments of sadness too, disappointment. It's like reading this card literally reverse because I'm looking for the red flags now. I'm trying to pinpoint the energy of the issues here, the underlying issues. So it's like almost what's going on? I feel like almost there's some sort of issues with behavior. Now, this is not for everyone, but I feel like almost there's an issue with gambling and drinking too. That's causing problems in the relationship. So it's almost the issues we're feeling a little bit unfulfilled, and you either may suspect or you may know about this. You may even talk about your person about certain issues or habits that they may have, but they don't want to talk about it. They don't want to face their issues. So that can be difficult when the other person, the other party, doesn't want to acknowledge when they do have a drinking problem or they have an addiction. According to them, they are fine. No, they're not fine because there's something going on here. And again, I'm just questioning here, are you both really and truly happy? So I feel like the happiness, no, there's something more underneath going on. What is the potential of this connection? Temperance. Okay, that's Sagittarius energy. The key word for temperance is patience. Be patient with each other and just take it every day, day by day, not letting our shadow selves take over. So it's all about restoring the balance now, letting go of addictions, letting go of negative thoughts, being brave enough to let go of all of that because that's affecting the relationship. So recreating balance again, devotion, love, and patience, not being impulsive, just taking things day by day. What if we looked at your advice, Virgo, and the guidance for you? What is it that you need to know to move forward wisely, work as a team? Three of Pentacles. So the Three of Pentacles is the card of collaboration, working as a team, contributing, input, all of it, everything. So this could also mean intervention, the Three of Pentacles. So organizing interventions too, to create support for the person. But that's what it is. So it's all about working together now, not working against each other. So let's clarify, Virgo. Let's find out more about this situation. What is it? What is it that we need to know regarding this connection between Virgo and their person? What else do we need to know? The King of Pentacles clarified with the High Priestess. Excellent. This is a beautiful, soft, feminine side. It also encourages us, Virgo, to listen to our intuition. What is your intuition telling you about this connection? It's telling you to stay grounded, but also not proceed impulsively, but just proceed with caution too. So I feel like there's something going on with your person, and they're very highly sensitive. And I feel like anything can trigger them. So just proceed with caution. That's all it is. You know, try to remain positive, try to remain supportive too. Let's look at your person. The Two of Swords, Six of Pentacles. So the Six of Pentacles is all about equal give and take, no more, no less. So equal give and take. Is there something that your person keeps taking, but they don't want to talk about it? They know, and I feel like there's something that they know that they are at fault, but it's like they don't want to talk about it. They don't want to admit to it too. You know, um, does your person take, and never considers you for a moment, Virgo, which is a bit of a shame. And it's very important. It's because you are looking, Virgo, to the future. It's very important that you start using your intuition. Even ground yourself, touching the feet, your bare feet onto the grass really grounds you. And like I said, there's something going on with your person about equal give and take. There could have been issues with your person regarding money also, um, money loss perhaps too. Yeah. The Eight of Cups. Tell me about the Eight of Cups. We also have the Lovers. Interesting. And there can be even moments of separation. Yes, there can be. Because sometimes even walking away, having just a bit of space from each other to cool down, to clear, does work too. That can happen sometimes, absolutely. Because don't forget too that this person could also be walking towards the lovers too. So perhaps we are leaving our old self behind, but going towards the relationship. But that also means that to make this relationship happy, to make it very happy and healthy, things need to change. And sometimes even, yeah, like I said, sometimes even pauses, having moments of separation brings a bit of clarity too to this relationship. And it does mean leaving behind habits, situations, things that are not healthy. We need to leave it behind to make this connection healthy. Please remember that we need to leave stuff that is antagonizing this connection to make this connection healthy. Nine of Cups, Four of Swords. Interesting. So with the Four of Swords, to help with the underlying issues, rest is required. So I'm feeling, you got to remember with the Nine of Cups, the Nine of Cups is also a heavy card where we are overindulging. It's the pleasure card where we may be celebrating too much, over drinking too much, taking medication too much. Like it's not like the devil card, but the Nine of Cups can show that we're taking something to suppress something, to give us a bit of pleasure, a bit of happiness too. So rest is definitely required for the underlying issue. The Temperance card, the Queen of Swords. So look at this. This is interesting. So when we are looking at the potential, where things are heading, the Queen of Swords doesn't use her emotions. She uses logic now. Because the Queen of Swords doesn't tolerate any BS. She just doesn't. But we're seeing a more gentle side with Temperance. So that means, yes, being patient, not being impulsive, but also standing your ground too. Standing up to your values, standing up to what's important and what you're no longer going to tolerate. Because remember, the Queen of Swords is someone that you should not mess around with. So if you look at the potential future of this connection, if nothing changes, things definitely need to change so we can restore temperance, so we can restore love and devotion. Yeah, rest definitely needs to happen here. But at the same time, we need to move forward with patience and understanding, but also set strong boundaries too and not tolerate any BS. So the advice for you, Virgo, with the Three of Pentacles was working together, not against each other, like the Five of Wands. So the Five of Wands can show argument, it can show conflict, this toxic energy. We need to be able to work around it. So let's remove the Five of Wands because there are certain things you have to remember. When it comes to arguments and stuff like that, we got to remember what is worth fighting for and what is worth literally letting go. We need to be able to make a judgment on that. That's why you've got the judgment card. That's the card of resurrection. It's when you literally approach difficult situations, you're more smart about it. That's what it is. Because remember, the judgment is the judge, the juror, and the executioner. You approach the situation and you realize what is worth walking away from and what is worth saving, like the Three of Pentacles here. So just using your judgment more wisely here, Virgo, to create more peace and harmony too. So there's something going on here, absolutely. And I definitely feel with you, Virgo, you have been the strong input into this relationship. You've been, I'm going to say, the person here that has been carrying the relationship. Somehow your person sometimes can work a little bit against you. Whatever is going on in their life, it can still be worked out, especially with the Four of Swords. If they just stop for a moment and take care of themselves, then we can start planning So it's all about patience. It's all about devotion here, not being impulsive, but also putting your foot down here, like the Queen of Swords, and making that judgment call in the sense, what's really, really worth, arguing about. And with the Three of Pentacles, what's really worth just working together. So it's about working together, contributing, putting the input. So, Virgo, I can definitely see that this connection can be saved. It's not a deal breaker, no, because somehow, and I just want to go back to this. I said, I feel like there's a very romantic gesture from the Emperor. But if we keep going too, we also have the King of Cups. Again, that's the card of love, but we also have the Seven of Swords. So again, yes, the Seven of Swords can show where someone, it could be lying or they're trying to cover something. And again, when we approach the Two of Swords, again, this person's not ready to own up to something. They're not ready to hear the truth. They're not ready to face something. So by, again, by putting certain boundaries into this connection, we also stand up to what we believe in too, what's important for us too. So overall, this is still a good reading, Virgo. There's still those little red flags that you are seeing with this tarot can be worked out. It can definitely be worked out because we take the necessary steps and the advice from the tarot, and this can definitely work. So overall, thank you very much, Virgo, for joining me. I hope you have a fantastic week, and I'll also see you this Saturday for the bonus tarot reading. And power to you.